Hi, I'm Danny from the KT Academy.
Hi, I'm Amy.
What are we going through today?
Spinning hook kick.
So Amy's already got the hook kick on the back leg. We need to make sure that's a good, strong, solid foundation. Transfer it to the front leg and then add the spin into it as well. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Let's jump in. So to make sure that it's a good solid foundation for the hook kick, we're going to be looking at things like alignment of the body, the chamber of the leg, the pivot of the supporting foot. So they're the main few key points that we're going to be looking at. So from there I can see that Amy's chamber just needs tweaking a little bit. So from this position, we still need to be making sure that our knee is coming straight up first. We're allowing our bodies to twist, and then from there extending out and coming across. Now, when we do it in slow motion, it's definitely a lot more difficult, but we still need to remember that the chamber is in there first, extending out and coming across and back down. Good. Keep going. To break this down, to make sure we're hitting all those areas, what we can do is we can take the hook kick to the wall. This will just help us slow down the movement and make sure that everything is correct before we move on. So if Amy steps forward with her left foot, she's still going to be kicking off the right foot. So as she brings that chamber through, from there, when she starts bringing her hips over and pivots on the foot, we can place the left hand onto the wall. Bringing our hips over, making sure that the chamber is correct, so we want to bring that knee in a little bit more towards you. Okay, so from here what she'll do is she'll extend the leg out to 11 o'clock as the target is in the middle, and then bring the hook kick through and fold, and then back down into the landing position. The same thing again. So stepping forward with the left leg, bringing that right leg up to the chamber, and as we twist and pivot over, we can grab the wall with our left hand. From here again, we need to bring that chamber a little bit closer into our chest, and then we can extend the leg out, and then rake across, and fold the leg, and come back down. This exercise in itself is quite taxing. It is a good exercise to do, just to again strengthen the muscles that are going to be used in the hook kick. Well, okay, so knee straight up, twist over, and this knee and the ankle again in line, extend at 11, come across and down. Now that we've done those drills on the back leg, that is sufficient enough to build a good foundation to be able to transfer it onto the front leg. As long as we keep in mind all the corrections that we needed from the hook kick, so it's the alignment, making sure that we're not pulling ourselves in, that we're actually leaning back in a controlled manner. The chamber, making sure that it's not kind of like a chamber for like a turning kick or anything, making sure we're really pulling it in as much as we can. Now we're moving on to the front leg for the hook kick. So it's essentially, the start is going to be essentially the same. So if Amy takes the stance with her left leg back, what we're going to be doing from here, instead of bringing our leg straight up, she's going to bring it to the second part of the chamber, pulling that knee in just as much as she can, and the hook kick will remain the same, and back down. So the only part that is missing is bringing the chamber straight up. Because it's off the front leg, we don't need to do that. The more ideal position to start a hook kick from the front leg would be a side stance. So both legs are facing away, but we're still going to be kicking this way towards the camera. So if she picks a leg straight up from here into the chamber, extends and kicks through, and then back down. So because the body's already in that alignment, that hips twisted over, it's just much easier to throw the kick off the front leg than it would be from an L stance or a back stance. So far we've just been practicing the hook kick, using the wall to help break down the movements and a better understanding of them. So in the meantime, we're going to be going through them again, making sure everything is looking good before we add the spin into it, and then we'll see you in part 2.